100% Chelsea. Chelsea 2, Fulham 0. Now, pretty solid game, wasn't it? You said you got a lot to say. Let it all out.
Well, I've got a lot to say. I think, based on the last week, I've had a tough week with all these Tottenham fans giving it large. And, coming out strong today, winning 2-0 in a London derby, Fulham derby, as I say. But we made our, well, it's all amicable in this area of London, isn't it? It's all quite amicable until you go to Shepherd's Bush and then it's not. But I think we made our work of it today. 2-0's flattering. I think we went 1-0 up because Kante's quality. And
win today, we're back on course to win the Premier League.
Cheers.
Go on, Dave. See you later, mate. He does that every week. This is, again, 100% Chelsea bingo. If you've got Dave to say, we're going to win the league, you know, you're winning at life. But, carry on.
Well, I think we made our work of it today, and I think 2-0's flattering. We did well with the first goal, Pedro's quality. I think Alonso had a terrible game today, and I think he come off, and I think that was just deserved. I think Zappacosta played better when he come on. What I think I've got to say about today is I think last week everyone was saying we didn't have a plan B, and it all goes through Jorginho, and Hazard is our only man, and I agree with that point. But I think we did have a plan B today, and the plan B is Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I think bring him on, and he runs at people, you know. And I think that was a difference today. I think bringing on Ruben Loftus-Cheek, he ran at people and he got a goal. Yeah. I think the only way we're going to get a second goal, because I was dying for the second, was through Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Do you think he's a viable option now in terms of those first and second choice type things where he scored obviously against PAOK? Did he? No. He played well. He scored a hat-trick against Vidi, or wherever it was. Well, I can't remember yesterday. He played well, obviously, in midweek as well. And obviously today, he's based in...
For me, he is cementing himself into this first 11. I don't know, I think he's a great substitute. But I think he is our plan B. And I think if you're looking for a plan B, and when playing the ball from the back from Jorginho isn't working, and Alonso's having a bad day, because to be honest, I think Hazard's off colour at the moment, actually. Today he looked like he was a bit, running at people. He wasn't doing it as much. I mean, everyone comes here and camps and plays men behind the ball and stops us playing, and that's the idea when you come to Stamford Bridge. Which brings me on to my next point. I think, the Man City game, everyone's worried about Man City battering us, right? But Man City are not going to come here, put 10 men behind the ball, are they? They're going to come here, they're going to play. Right.
The thing is, they can afford to play because they will
but at that point, we can play from the back from Jorginho, and we can play at them. And I'm not as worried as other people about the Man City game. And I think they're going to be more open. I mean, they're quality. They are quality. Don't get me wrong. They've got a few injuries at the minute. Aguero didn't even play yesterday, and they've got De Bruyne out still. They got a number of injuries. I know they've got quality.
They've still got Jesus, David Silva, Bernardo Silva.
But David Silva didn't start yesterday either. And yeah, they won convincingly, but I still think there's chinks in their armour. I'm not 100% convinced. They're the best team in the Premier League, but I'm not 100% convinced they're going to run away with it like they did last year. And I think, bear with me, because I know a lot of people will disagree with this, but I think next week won't be as bad as everyone makes out.
I admire your optimism. I do admire it.
I know I don't normally have it, but I told you my reasons, and I think...
Okay.
And I just think people come to the Bridge, they camp behind the ball. Everton did it, stopped Jorginho. Fulham tried to do it today, and I just think Man City are not going to do that. And if we can get a goal... the problem we got is David Luiz at the minute. To be honest, I love the bloke, absolutely love him to pieces, but he's been at fault for so many of our goals this season. And I think if David Luiz has a bad day, Chelsea have a bad day. If Hazard's on form, we can get a goal there, and we can score, and we can come out on top maybe. Who knows? But it's not all over, and especially if Arsenal win today, which I hope they do, then Arsenal and Chelsea will go above Tottenham. But have we got Wolves midweek, haven't we?
We do have Wolves midweek.
Yeah, so let's not get ahead of ourselves at Man City. Let's look at Wolves first. They're in bad form at the moment. They lost to Cardiff, and they lost to Huddersfield 2-0 as well. When they go to Huddersfield, they look terrible, and they didn't look good against Cardiff either. We're going to go there in midweek, and we should be winning that game. To be honest, that's a must-win game for us. And if we don't beat Wolves, then the Man City game is again on a downer. So the midweek game is important, and hopefully we can beat them. Message for my colleague who's a die-hard Wolves fan. Hope we win, and Nuno needs a shave.